What's good, y'all? Welcome back to the CFL podcast. And listen, bro, I'm not gonna keep y'all on this app too much today, right? By sending y'all notifications throughout the day. This is game day. Y'all want to watch the games? Hell, I want to watch the games, right? So I want to get these videos out early so that way y'all have time to watch everything, including the big game of the week later on today. So with that being said, before I get started on this video, if y'all would like to donate to the channel, anything you give would be greatly appreciated. You can send $1 and it would be greatly appreciated, okay? You can do so at Cash App. I'm gonna put the picture up, and just thank you so much for your support. I really do appreciate it. Now, let's get into this kid, right? Jackson State has offered a freshman quarterback. That's right, a freshman in high school they have offered, okay? He goes by the name of Kelden Ryan. He's 6'2", 185 pounds. He's of the class of 2025, and he's from Keller, Texas. Now, a day ago, I found out about him in the Jackson State offer because, he tweeted it. That's where you find out most of the recruiting news anyway. He tweeted it, and he had a Bible verse. Which to me speaks a lot to that kid's character. You don't really see too much kids his age, being that well versed with the Bible and everything like that. So you just love to see it. I think it speaks to the great character that this kid has. And like I'm just repeating myself, but I love to see it. So he posted that, and I was like, okay, well, let me look into this kid. Let me see how good he is, especially if he's a freshman. He's getting offers. So let me see how good he is. Went to his page. Look at his highlights and everything like that. He's really talented, and we're going to get into that later. But as of right now, as a freshman, his only 2 offers so far are Pitt, the University of Pittsburgh, ACC, Power 5, everything like that, and then Jackson State. Those are his only 2 offers. What I love about this is that Coach O and Coach Prime aren't waiting to develop relationships with these recruits. They're getting in early, and they're getting in before the rest of the country comes notice this kid, because they will notice this kid. It's going to happen. He's already on 24/7 Sports Composite as a freshman. That should tell you everything you need to know. By the time he becomes a senior, he's going to have scholarship offers from every big Power 5 school in the country. That's just going to happen. So, like I said, just great job by Jackson State, Coach Prime and Coach O, getting in there, finding this kid, and trying to establish that relationship. And honestly, from what I see now, Jackson State does not have a type when it comes to quarterbacks. Okay, you get a pocket passer, you get a dual threat. They got all that on the depth chart. They don't. If you can play, you can play. Okay, that's what they're thinking. So, as far as his stats this season, he's 80 completions for 126 attempts, right? He has 821 yards on the season so far and 5 touchdowns through the air. What I love is that he brings a running dynamic to the game, right? On 106 attempts this season, he has 418 rushing yards and 4 touchdowns. That's really good. That's really good, right? For a freshman. Just the fact that they're continuing to go after these dual threat quarterbacks because they already have one on the roster. I think that kid that's already on the roster is related to Nugget. I do think he's related to Nugget. So they're going after another one. And honestly, you can never have too much depth anyway. So I'm not even mad at them for this. And when I continue to look on the social media, I realized, this kid been playing quarterback his whole life. Like he was trained to be a quarterback, right? And let me show you why. It was a clip of him in 3rd grade, man. And I thought, it was just so hard, right? Like he under center, as a little kid in 3rd grade. He drops back, tight form, everything like that. He throws the ball, and of course it's an accurate pass to the receiver. You don't even see much pass in the Little League, okay? But he throws the ball to the receiver, and it's a whole touchdown and everything like that. That's how I knew, like, okay, he been trained for this his whole life, man. He been doing this his whole life. So he's been invited by TCU. He's been on campus. I think he's visited a game and everything like that. Talked to the coaches and the players. More schools are going to inquire about this kid. It's going to happen. By the time he's a senior, don't be surprised if he has a lot of Power 5 offers. He's been invited by TCU and is going to continue to happen with other schools. What I love about this kid, right, is that he has pinpoint accuracy. Okay, as you're seeing in the clips, he brings a dual threat element that I don't think y'all might not see that in the clips, but trust me when I say he does. His stats prove that. Also, he has play extending capabilities. I hope that play comes up in the highlight tape because I saw it in the clip. But he got out of a sack and he just flicked the ball to the receiver, who was then able to make a better play and get the first down. So I love his play. I love his play extending capabilities. Okay, and please understand, like I said earlier, he's only going to garner more attention. You have to know this. So, like I said, great job from Coach O and Coach Prime getting in on this kid before the getting got good, right? So, that's all on Kelden Ryan. If you would like to go to Twitter and try to convince him to come to Jackson State, even though you got a while before he even makes that decision, you could do so. Just type in his name on Twitter. It'll come right up. I think that's about all I had to say about that. Thank y'all so much, man, for continuing to watch my channel and everything like that. Unless I find something out, there shouldn't be any more videos today. But with that being said, you are watching the CFL podcast. I go by the name of Kobe, and I'm out. Peace.